You stopped recording?
Sinking. Go. Sink. Sink. Sink.
Okay. There's, yeah.
Okay, we're here.
Say some sink noise.
Sink. 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 That should be good.
Okay.
Alright, and I want you to start with a big...
It does look like it's stuck on this screen again, possibly.
Can you start with a big gamer intro? Now's the perfect time to do it, because it's on the intro screen.
No, because there's the title screen and stuff. I'm not going to start while it's on the PlayStation screen. But I also think I'll probably have to restart it again, because, but you don't need to stop recording, but I think I'll have to probably restart the console again, because it does look like it's stuck on this screen. Yeah. Yes, it is. Hang on.
In the Game Boy Austin Powers game, there were 3 Game Boy Austin Powers. Oh no, there were 2.
There were?
There were 2. There was Austin Powers, oh behave, and there was Austin Powers, welcome to my underground lair, which honestly isn't as good of a...
No, that's a terrible title.
Welcome to my underground... It's like, I really thought that they were clones of each other, but apparently they're not.
Have you seen Goldmember?
I've never seen the second, I've seen third and first.
This is weird. It's like not... Oh.
When I was a young spy.
Okay, there we go.
Spy. When I was
a young spy, the Powers, the Austin Powers shagged me.
The Powers.
The Powers.
By the power of Austin.
He took me to Austin, Texas. Demi Moore produced Austin Powers 1.
Usually it gets stuck on the loading screen.
I'm gonna drink more gazpacho.
It also did not used to do this, but it was doing this the other day when I tried. This is, this is the only game I've tried to play on it. Because I bought the PlayStation to play Austin Powers Pinball.
Do you have any other games on it?
No. I ordered Austin Powers Pinball, and then I was like, well, now I need a PlayStation, so I ordered a PlayStation.
Oh, that's a good reason to have that. When I was a kid, we found a PlayStation in my friend's basement, and I took her PlayStation because she wasn't going to use it. But the thing is, it was a little bit in shambles. It was basically like the bottom, a few miscellaneous parts of like wire, and then the case, and then just everything else was missing. However, I did get a free Tomb Raider game out of the ordeal.
A free what?
A free Tomb Raider game because they had one lying around.
I thought you said I thought you said like something like a free tuna sandwich.
Oh, that'd be good too. Do you remember how the...
Well, I want to say who, but I find most of the characters that aren't played by Mike Myers or the love interest pretty forgettable from Austin Powers.
I only remember the Beyonce love interest.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Jackson.
I'm looking at my computer. Maybe I should... I didn't know... Are you supposed to, like, dust the inside of the computer?
Oh.
Because it looks like there's dust in there.
I'm surprised that Fal Fabicina has her own page. Do you remember Frau Fabicina?
No, I don't know who that is.
She's the German woman who is,
Oh!
She's one of, like, yeah.
Page on what?
From Austin Powers. Remember?
Yeah. She was the actress was the teacher on iCarly as well.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember from her from most.
She has her.
What?
For some reason, she has her own Wikipedia page, and I'm gonna just make it.
So the actress or the character has her own Wikipedia page?
The actress has her own Wikipedia page.
Oh, okay.
And the character.
And the character.
Yeah. I need to make like a little thing, just like help.
There should be a Wikipedia page for what's that? Who's that actor that killed his wife?
The actor that killed his wife?
Yeah. Oh, Robert Wagner. Is that the guy with the eye patch in Austin Powers?
Robert Wagner killed his wife?
That's the guy with the eye patch in Austin Powers, right?
Yeah, that's Robert Wagner.
Yeah, he went like on a boat trip with his wife, and then his wife died.
Well, in a alleged killing.
Yeah, like O.J. Simpson. Although, probably not as substantial. What?
He's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive. Yeah, I thought you were saying the person he killed is still alive.
It looks like he's the other than obviously Fat Bastard Gold Member. Well, the Gold Member doesn't have his own. Oh wait, but obviously Fat Bastard, Dr. Evil, and Austin have their own pages. But why does Val Fabrica have her own page?
I bet there's an Austin Powers wiki. It's funny. I just started Googling Austin Powers, and the image that it showed under the search result, I thought it was a picture of the teacher from iCarly, but it was Austin Powers. There is an Austin Powers wiki, but
I'm gonna just add a paste. Proposed deletion. Subs to proposed deletion. Concern equals reason for proposed deletion.
Not.
While it makes sense for many popular Austin Powers characters. It makes many popular. Let me rephrase that so it's more like Wikipedia. Many popular Austin characters. Oopsie.
This is some wiki. Wow, yeah, she has a very extensive Wikipedia page on the Austin Powers wiki.
You want to just do an episode on Austin Powers Wikipedia pages? Let's just do that. We'll start recording your computer, and then we'll do. I mean, I have been recording for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do something with this. Oh god, this should turn on. Hang on, this should turn on. It was turning on before.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
But it's a shame because I was just using my PS3 and I could play this. I'm playing it. You know what you should get? Jammer Lammy. That game is so good.
What game?
Jammer Lammy. So it's like a spin-off to Parappa the Rapper. And if you're not a big Parappa stan, then you should be. It's a great game. Parappa 2 is a classic as well. But Jammer Lammy is my favorite. It's really out there. Jammer Lammy is a game where the main character she's this person with severe self-esteem and anxiety issues.
Is it a spin-off?
Yeah, it's a spin-off, and it's like Parappa, but you play a guitar instead.
I thought there was only like the 2 games and that's it.
No, this is the one that came between the first one and the second one. Hi, Chipper.
There's a knockoff as well, right?
Is there? Is there a Parappa knockoff? Every time I drink this smoothie of this gazpacho, I think, oh, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's also not that great, but it's not bad. Kind of good.
You're drinking gazpacho?
Yeah. I mean, every single time I take a sip, if I go, just because I just drank some, then I'm like, well, it's not bad. It's good, but it's not great.
Yeah.
It's good.
You hear the PlayStation startup noise, right?
I can't actually. I can't.
Wait, really?
Oh, poor Kipper. She's getting rid of. Poor girl.
Oh, the PlayStation's making weird noises. Oh, so you're not gonna hear it then? Oh, this is it. Wait, this is it.
Oh God.
Wow, so neither of us are gonna hear it. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. It's starting, so I'm not gonna, I'm like, we could figure out a different
We've waited long enough. We've waited long enough.
Yeah.
Will I be able to send this audio to you on Google Drive?
It should be. Oh, here we go. This is Austin Powers Pinball.
Austin Powers Pinball!
Yes, infant!
We've waited for so long. Oh my god.
I can't actually hear the music, but I can hear it in my head because this took me so long to set this up. It's like, Klutz is here. He can't hear it either, but so let me describe the music for you, since you can't hear it. It's like, no, actually it's like,
when I was a pinball, my father.
When I was. No, I can't think of anything. Alright. Options.
The powers inspire something shagged me.
When Austin Powers was a young boy, he was shagged by a radioactive spy. Wait, no, that's bad. But that's how he got his Austin Powers.
Oh, behave.
So we should probably do International Man of Mystery first. I guess this came out before Gold Member.
Swinging for the swingers, baby.
So there's no Gold Member board. Let me read the back of the thing. I read this already in my unboxing video, but defeat Dr. Evil in 14 missions, including Groovy Baby, Subterranean Pro,
Birds of a
and Mini-Man.
feather shag together, baby.
Are you just reading like Austin Powers quote page?
I'm on cloud 9, baby.
Let's go. Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, the pinball board.
A fool and his money are shaggily parted. Groovy.
Is that really? That's a line? Oh, there's all these different game modes.
Oh my god.
As utterly psychedelic Austin Powers, you must save the world from the never-ending threat of Dr. Evil. Defrost after 30 years in cryogenic suspension, just like an American pickle. Catch up to the 90s. You find a secret underground lair beneath the Virgin Continent headquarters, up to $100 billion. Boys, Dr. Fembots don't fall victim to the wiles of the sexy Alada vagina. Alright, well, I've restarted.
Keep on fucking, baby.
That's what he said. Novice, regular, arcade, tournament. I'll go regular. I've been practicing on some, loading, baby, yeah. Been practicing on some Nintendo Switch pinball. It shouldn't be that different.
I have a story about the time I met someone who worked at Nickelodeon.
You worked at Nickelodeon? Or you met someone who... Oh, okay.
I met someone who worked at Nickelodeon.
Yes.
One time, it was Christmas. It was the start. It was in November, and our town was doing one of those things where you light a Christmas tree, to start the Xmas season.
On fire?
Yeah, exactly. And they had a special guest. They were like, and here's, I don't want to reveal anything, but it was like, here is this person from the name of cartoon.
Wait.
And he was there.
Is it that actress who plays? We were just talking about Austin Powers Wikipedia pages before we started recording. Who's that?
Oh, it would be nice. It would be, for the purpose of the story, yes, it was in fact.
What's the character's name?
Mindy Sterling.
Oh yeah, that's the actress. That's the actress's name. What's the character?
And
in Austin
she plays
Powers?
Austin Powers. No, she plays Austin Powers.
Right. Okay. And the teacher in iCarly.
We were talking to Frau Fabricina, who has her own Wikipedia page until it gets deleted, indubitably.
And her own Austin Powers Wikipedia page.
Well, the thing is, when I was there, when I was a kid, I wasn't really a big fan of the show. So I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, I don't really like your show, but please give my regards. Say Merry Christmas to the people who make the Fairly Odd Parents. Thank you." And I never spoke to her again.
Oh, because it's the same network.
Yeah.
I think about that sometimes. It's like, oh, if I met this famous person, it's like, hey, I'm familiar with your work, and I think about what I'd say. Like, I'm familiar with your work, and it's good. I'm not necessarily a fan.
And then her show was canceled, and I never said Merry Christmas.
This is taking forever. I'm gonna definitely cut through this.
Mars Needs Moms is a 2011 American 3D computer adventure movie. She was in it as well. Can you cut to the clip of Benito Mussolini saying the word Paschetti?
Yeah. Paschetti!
No way! Mindy Sterling played Miss Endive? That was her? Oh, shit.
Oh, from Chowder. Oh, wow. Oh, that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. I can't imagine her playing that character.
Well, I wouldn't have thought of it, but now that you say it, I can totally picture it. Oof. These are certainly some Google image results.
I'm just saying, if we were recording a video on Austin Powers Wikipedia pages, we'd be done right now. I'm just saying, if we were recording an episode on Austin Powers Wikipedia pages, you'd be done by now.
I'm not. I spent like I don't know how much I spent. Too much on this PlayStation to back down now.
Was the copy of Austin Powers Pinball at least cheap?
What did you say? Was it at least cheap? I don't know. It was cheap enough that I was like, I'm buying this. But I don't know that it was
Austin
like cheap.
Powers.
Like a bird.
Cheap. Actually, since we were talking about Parappa the Rapper earlier.
Oh yeah, I sent you that video.
And I assume by now you'll be playing Parappa the Rapper footage just to fill up this blank amount of time.
I don't. Is that on PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I will.
You could also just steal from the internet. No one's
I
gonna
could
stop
just do like Leafy.
Cheap is the name of the bird from Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, is that a thing?
Oh, but also
is that a Parappa level? He's like cheap.
He's like, no, put the cake into the bowl. Parappa the Rapper's good, and you should buy it if you can get your PlayStation to keep working.
I'm not sure. But, I think I'm not sure I'm gonna buy any games for this PlayStation anymore because I don't think this is the game that's being weird.
That's a shame. But you could just illegally get the game.
I could just emulate it.
No one's gonna stop. Yeah. Parappa the Rapper is a really good game, and you should, if you don't play it all the way, because it's actually quite hard, you should at least watch through like a full let's play of the game. But even better, and I can't recommend this game enough, is Jammerlammy, the spin-off. It's got this great plot. Jammerlammy is this great character, really relatable. She's like extremely anxious. She has just terrible social anxiety. And she's trying to get to her first concert, but she has only 15 minutes. That's the plot of the game. And just the whole time, she's just really, she just really feels, she's just really relatable. She's like, oh, I gotta get to my concert or I'm gonna die. It's real sad. And then he plays a guitar. You play her guitar. She has a dream. She puts out a burning building on her way. She drives a plane. She goes to hell. She uses a baby as a guitar. She makes her own guitar.
Hell?
She goes to hell, yeah.
What is this, like Bill and Ted?
And that's actually true. No, it's like literally, yeah, and literally she goes to hell. If you watch a full playthrough of the game, I recommend watching a full playthrough, or if you play the game, emulate the PAL version, because yeah, she literally goes to hell. It's one of the jokes in the game.
Kick, punch, I'm in hell.
So anyway, that's the name. That's the plot of Uma
Stab,
Thurman.
stab, die, die.
Uma Thurman Lammy.
Uma
is
Thurman.
She was in
It's like that. There's a card run by. It's like a Fall Out Boy song. Like Uma Lammy.
She gonna play Jammer Lammy. Yabba dabba doo.
When I was. It's also Fall Out Boy. Sure, whatever.
I need to go just as bad as you. What I had this morning, I don't even want to say to you. Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door. Kick, punch, turn, and chop the door, or I will fall to the floor. How does a bastard, orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence impoverished? A $10 founding father without a father, a lot farther by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter, by being a something. Austin
Powers. My name is Austin Powers.
Austin from the Powers game. There's a million pins I haven't balled, but just you wait, just you wait. No one else was in the room.
I'm willing to yab, baby.
No one yabbed in the baby. Dr. Evil. Duck, Dr. Evil.
When you Google, like, long loading times for PlayStation, it only comes up for the other PlayStations, not the first one.
Oh, that's really sad. And no one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. Nobody where the game was played, the thing was a thing, how the sausage was made. We just assumed that it happened. The room where it happened.
Are you thinking of the Weird Al version right now?
I am. I was singing the Weird Al version of that song.
I could tell.
I'm trying to get into Hamilton. I haven't actually listened through the whole album in one piece yet, but just to like kind of ease myself into it, I should. I don't have Disney Plus, and
you don't need Disney Plus.
I want to go through, because when there's an album that I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be really good, like Ziggy Stardust. What I did was I bought the CD. I got the lyrics out, and I just sat on my bed and listened to it just once through, reading all the lyrics.
Interesting.
Same thing with like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which isn't Kanye's best album.
In
fact,
it's a Kanye
My Beautiful
album.
Dark Twisted Fantasy, yeah, and it's also Kanye's worst album. His best album is Graduation.
Yeah, I don't buy albums before I listen to them, for that reason.
I kind of do. Well, no. I think it's a great album, but it's also Kanye West, so you gotta understand.
I think the only Kanye song I have saved is American Boy.
Oh, that's a good song. I did a karaoke with someone
Yeah,
with that
me too.
recently.
I think.
before the pandemic began.
Well, I did it on a karaoke app.
This is #1 champion sound, Stellan West about to get down. Get down. With the hardest in the world right now, just hooked down in London town. But they give me a pound. Tell the promoter with a hand right now. Tell the promoter we need more seats. We just sold out all the floor seats. Take me to San Francisco Bay. Take me to San Francisco Bay. I really want to. Give me my American boy. American boy.
Give me my
Can we get away this
Austin Powers.
weekend? Take me to Broadway. Let's go shopping, baby. We can play Austin Powers Pinball. It's on the PlayStation. It's on the PlayStation. And there's got a pinball game and Dr. Evil too. Take me to the spy who shagged me. It is a movie and it has a
baby,
Heathergram. Valprobrisa, Valbricina. They're like an Austin Powers Pinball.
On
Powers
PlayStation
Pinball. Wah, 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 blah, 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 blah. Austin Powers, yeah, baby. Loading, baby, yeah. Cup of Joe, no IT. These are from the Austin Powers catchphrase list. Plot thickens the. It goes the plot thickens. Okay, my bad. It was printed wrong. It's all Greek to me, baby. A fool and his money are soon farted. This is one of the quotes.
Did you say farted?
Yeah, farted.
Is that
farted.
the quote?
Farted, baby. That's par for the fart. That's another Austin Powers quote.
I only really remember Goldmember. Funny enough.
Goldmember's okay. The first one
That's
actually I
supposed to
think
be
is
like
really
the worst
good.
one.
Really? People?
I thought I don't know.
Goldmember's the worst one.
I thought that's what people say is Goldmember's the worst one.
I think it's okay. The first one's actually really quite good. I like the message.
Everyone knows Love Guru is his best movie.
The first one, movie is good. It's very funny. It's got a lot of classic scenes and jokes, and it, informs the Austin Powers character.
I was just looking for for a Love Guru video game. See if there was a Love Guru video game. And
I wish there were.
There kind of is. It's a slot machine. It's a virtual slot machine.
Oh my god!
But you literally can only play it if you're gambling. That's the only way.
Sounds good.
It says you can play for free, play for real money. And I was like, play for free. It's like, unfortunately, you can't play for free. You can only play for real money.
How do you? Did you know actually? So alongside Love Guru pinball machines, did you know that Mike Myers made a bunch of Love Guru YouTube videos for the movie?
What?
He made as a sort of cross promotion, he just made a bunch of YouTube sketches about it. And I'm not gonna say that they're amazing. I remember finding them funny when I was 12.
What's the channel?
I think it's just called Love Guru Channel, and it has a bunch of other things on it. But also, he just does a bunch of stand up as the Love Guru with his lips SpongeBobbed, he has his lips kind of put on the Love Guru's face, like the SpongeBob portrait, or
he didn't want to do the makeup and stuff.
Love Guru skits. I've never actually seen the Love Guru.
Oh yeah.
But I've never. Oh, they're called Guru PITKA's Mini Sutras. I've never fully seen the Love Guru.
God.
But the thing is,
these are horrifying.
the thing. Also, don't you think in that cartoon, you see the cartoon logo where it has him as a cartoon? Doesn't he look more like Stephen Colbert with makeup, with a beard? I've always thought that he looks like Stephen Colbert in the logo they made of him.
In the logo. Let me see. There's not really anything on the channel. Let me see.
If you click on Love Guru PITKA's Mini Sutras Short Snappies, and in the first 10 seconds it has a little cartoon of him that comes up. And they didn't include his widow speak,
and they got his eyebrows and eyes all wrong. He just looks like
He
Stephen
doesn't
Colbert
always have a
with a big
widow's
beard.
peak. I think. Oh, I
doesn't
don't know. I
always.
think maybe that's something wrong with the posters. On some of the posters, he just has like it's just like to the side. Actually, like the
Some
main
people just
poster.
say- Oh, also, the Love Guru channel only has 3,000 subs. I don't have that many subs, but also...
Yeah, what the fuck? Why does the Love Guru channel have that many subscribers?
How many views? Almost 4 million. It'll be 4 million eventually.
Jesus, I bet they advertised them. I bet they were like... I bet they,
Wait,
I bet...
You should, what you ought to do is you ought to buy, you ought to take, so if you look at the Love Guru website, it has the link to their website, which is theguruptka.com. And if somebody ought to buy that and just, I'm not saying that they should make it like a link to their YouTube channel. They should just make it a link to just a horrible virus that instantly kills you. Because if you're clicking on the,
Someone should do that with
Austin
Garfield.com.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Actually, no. Garfield.com is not available, but ProfessorGarfield.com is.
That's a good idea. Just one of those things where, you're on the Guru PITKA website. It's like you don't have any reason to be on here. It's like instant virus.
You might as well have a virus.
I mean, it's not only, it's like you're getting a brain virus by watching the Love Guru. Have you watched the Love Guru?
Yeah. It's
What'd you think?
It's bad. I don't think it's as bad as most people say. Maybe I do think it's as bad as most people say.
I haven't watched it all the way through, and the reason is I used to watch a lot of Bad Movie Beatdown with Matthew Buck, and if you don't remember what that is, you can just pretend I said Nostalgia Critic and get the same result.
I saw. I was thinking of Love Guru recently because someone on Twitter mentioned this guy Film Brain, which I guess is another Nostalgia Critic type guy.
That Film Brain is Matthew Buck.
Oh, is that who you said?
Yeah, they're the same guy.
Oh yeah. So and then I looked at his channel and I saw that. I was like, well, I know the Love Guru. I'll click that. And yeah. Okay, well, okay. You say what you're gonna say about it first.
I watched that video so many times when I was a fan of him that when I actually went to watch the Love Guru, I was like, oh, I know this movie word for word now, don't I?
I honestly thought the video was worse than the movie.
They are. Matthew Buck is actually one of my... you should check out his Projector series. I think those videos are pretty good.
Does he not ham it up in those?
He doesn't at all. He's just like...
Because his presentation is just so grating.
He's like, hello and welcome to Bad Movie Beatdown. I'm Matthew Buck, and today we're going to be playing Austin Powers Pinball. Now, Austin Powers was a character created by Mike Myers from Saturday Night Live, but he didn't have a reason to exist because he was British. I don't think... Austin Powers was
just so bad.
Austin Powers was never in the game Smash Brothers because Austin Powers Pinball was not released on a Nintendo PlayStation. But if it was on the Game Boy Advance, why wouldn't you ever put Austin Powers on the PlayStation?
Austin Powers Pinball? It doesn't even work. It's not even a real game, it seems.
Austin Powers Pinball? I haven't heard that name in 50 years. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Takes off the hood. Are you Matthew Buck? Are you Mr. Mr. Ben Powers Pinball? Do you know Austin Powers? I am Austin Powers Pinball. That's the plot of Star Wars, anyway.
I was gonna go the other way. I was gonna say, he never told you what happened to Austin Powers Pinball. He told me it wouldn't load. He told me you killed it. No, I am Austin Powers Pinball.
You are Austin Powers Pinball.
You are Austin. Look in the mirror,
And I
you know
kill
it to
you.
be true.
Alright, well, it's time for me to go. It's time for you to go now. What a good video. Yeah, baby.
You have to go?
Yep, I'm curious to know what you'll put as footage.
Okay. Alright, sorry about that.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye. So long. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Austin Powers